Good morning. Today we are doing PO50. I can graph a function using a function table. So we're going off of that last objective, being able to do that function table, finding the x's with the y's that go with them. And now we're going to put them on a graph. So we're using that graphing that we've worked on. This is our last objective in this unit. So tomorrow we will correct it and then review our unit. Friday will be a retake day, practice test Monday, real test Tuesday. So we're going to be putting together all kinds of stuff that we've already done. And we're putting it together into one objective. So that's why it's a PO, because it's stuff that we've already learned, putting it together. So remember that in a function table, each pair of x and y values represents an ordered pair. You can graph a function using a function table by plotting each ordered pair on a coordinate plane and connecting them with a line. So for each function table below, we're going to do three things. The first is A, write each ordered pair contained in the table. Then B, we're going to graph the function. And C, we're going to list an ordered pair not included in the table, but that is on the line. So we're going to see how we're going to do that part. So let's look at our first function table. Going across, that's our ordered pair. We can see the X label on top and the Y label. So that ordered pair, we always do X first and then Y. So we can take that right from that function table and write the ordered pair. So do that now. We're going to do it for all four of those X's and Y's. So we had -2, 0. Our next ordered pair would be 0, 2. And that next ordered pair is 2, 4. Then we have 3, 5. So that's our first step. Everybody should write out all four ordered pairs. Now we have to graph them. So we know how to graph these. You always start with the X and then you go to the Y. So we have -2, 0. So that's going to be right on that X-axis. Then we have 0, 2 on that Y-axis. Then we have 2, 4, and we have 3, 5. So we plot all four of those ordered pairs, and we connect them with our line. Put those arrows on it because it is a line, not a segment. So you graph all four of the ordered pairs that you wrote. Now the last one is the tricky part. It says, list an ordered pair not included in the table, but that will be on the line. So we're not just going to look at it and guess. This is math. We don't guess with things. We're going to use that slope that we know to find one. So here, I know that I go up 2 and over 2. That is my slope. Right? The slope is 2 over 2. I can simplify that down to 1 over 1. So I can go to any of those points, and I can say, I know my slope is 1 over 1. So I can come right here and go up 1 over 1, and I know that that ordered pair is on the line. Whether or not it looks like it, with how we drew it, because sometimes we get a little sloppy when we connect our dots and draw that line. So I need to write this ordered pair down here. So that would be 1, 3. So you have to find that slope, and once you know the slope of your line, you can figure out other points that are going to be on the line. Add a line. The slope is the same for all of them. So if I go from this point to this point, that slope is 1 over 1. If I go from this point all the way up to this point, I go up 1, 2, 3, over 1, 2, 3, 3 over 3 gives me that slope of 1 over 1. So no matter what 2 points that you plotted on the line, you find 2 points, you go find that rise over the run, go up or down, and then to the right. That slope is going to be the same no matter what 2 points on the line you use. Then you use that slope to find a point that isn't listed. Let's do another one to make sure we know what we're doing. Our first step is writing out our ordered pairs. So look at this function table and write all 4 ordered pairs. So underneath that function table, write your ordered pairs. So once you get all 4 of those ordered pairs written, what do we have to do? James? Yeah, we call that graphing it. When we put the dots onto the graph, we are graphing those ordered pairs. So -3, -2, -1, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, and I connect my dots to make my line. That is part 2, graphing it. So the first one is writing your ordered pairs. Second part is graphing those ordered pairs. What's our third part? Adeline? That's not already listed. That's going to be on the line. What do I have to find in order to find an ordered pair that's not on the line, Maddie? I have to find the slope. What is the slope of this line? Who can tell me? Remember, to find that slope, you're finding the rise over the run. So that's going up or down, and then the run going to the right. Bennett, what do you think the slope is?
-3 and -1.
So you think the slope is -3 over -1? Or were you trying to find an ordered pair? Okay. I'm not sure how we got -3 over -1. Not quite. Lila, you want to give it a try? How did you get 5 over 5, Lila?
I counted
Which point did you start with?
-3, -2.
Okay, and where did you go to?
2 over 3.
You went to 2, 3?
Yeah.
So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is our slope. But what do we need to do to that slope, Lila? We're going to simplify it down. So what would my simplified slope be? 1 over 1. That's a much easier slope for us to work with. Now I can look at this and say, okay, I'm going to go back to that -3, -2, and I'm going to do 1 over 1 for my slope. So I could do up 1, over 1, and I have a point that wasn't already listed. What is that point? Emma?
-2 and -1.
-2, -1. Is that the only point that I could put as my answer? Lexi's saying no. Why not? What else could I put as an answer, Lexi? I can go to any point on that line and say, okay, here, I'm going to start right here at 2, 3. I'm going to go up 1 over 1. And look, there's another point that wasn't already listed. So that would be 3, 4. Could I go to this point, go up 1 and over 1, and write 0, 1? Is that a point on the line? Is 0, 1 on the line? It is, but can this be my answer? Why not, Adeline?
It's already in the order.
Because it's already listed. So it is on the line, you go up 1 over 1, it's right there, but it's already written over here, so we can't list it again. So you have to go to a point that's gonna get you to a spot that doesn't have a point already there. Let me scroll up. Now, let's see, I know Mrs. White's class is going to be starting art in just a minute. When we come back from art, I'm going to do those bottom two together. It's not going to be on my video because I'm stopping the video now. But then your homework is going to be this second page. Okay? So you're going to be doing the same 3 things. Write the ordered pair, graph them, graph the points and draw your line, and then list an ordered pair not included on the table but is on the line, which means we have to find the slope in order to do that. So we will do 2 more together as a class, just not on the video. If you're watching the video and you still have questions, please come see me. I hope you are well, and I hope you have a wonderful day.